remember when we were kids, and like the people that said, the council that said that they wanted to help us on our journey as the two star twins returning for love and whatever, but like something like challenged our mission, and so nap time they had to take us together. And sometimes we go to like real advisory and they look a lot different than the other advisory that you and I really didn't like to. We're just like, oh, you don't look so. And then, they stopped inviting us over. And then all of a sudden, we got split. We were no longer porting at nap time together, and I couldn't find him. And I mentioned it to Judy when I woke up. I'm like, Judy, I don't know where he went. He wasn't in nap time today. She's like, where'd you go? I'm like, I don't know. I just know that he wasn't there. And then I started forgetting my naps. Like, I couldn't remember. My mission was to, like, tell Judy everything to help myself in real life along the way and document it so this way we didn't have any offshore problems. That's what the real advisory was telling us. To help their up ahead committee with, we couldn't figure out what. I guess with Grayson's real dad or other dad or whatever. Meaning my dad, he had to have a name for me since, I kept denying that I was his daughter or whatever for I don't know what reason. Magistrate of the humankind, crisis actor studio, because Nicklaus needed more companions on his side in order to fight for me and for him when we were little, since my side never had anyone to fight for or with. They were just leaving. By the grace of the Asian god, apparently, who put them to sleep, who took the sentiment of all humans on this planet that are supposed to naturally have a gauge to what they like and what they don't like based on crises that are actually happening around the world. That's a built-in safety feature of every living, breathing, animated human as you live within one lifetime, being no matter what land you live on, you're all in grouples, I call you, Grouples, purposely by skin identity. But then it's further broken down into your land masses to get general consensus of like the extraterrestrial kind on numeric sheets only. I mean, like, we don't come visit you like at night or whatever. In like your, I don't know, whatever, I'm not going there. Because you got that all wrong. And that's what you use at like the magistrate level. Like, they are a bunch of fucking, the only thing that two extraterrestrials that are living human, the only two in your lifetime do is try to get with one another at night and during the day. They don't want anything to do with anything else human. Other than the fact that they have to warn you and try to get their systems back. But they have to rely on you. But they've got other issues of people, humans, interfering, making you like their human better than God's extraterrestrial self and God's looking human, being CUNIform, Nicklaus, and Nicole. So that's a very real problem. In fact, they started porting my poor love of my life at his separate nap time because we were being punished for being too successful at convincing the humans during the day. So to punish us, they split us apart at sleep time. So we had 0 time together. We're supposed to, if we weren't, I mean, it's supposed to be a 24-hour cycle of 100% Nicole and Nicklaus, 100% loving memory. That's how it's supposed to be. But instead, they have him fighting one battle, me, and them punishing me so they could get ahead further, while confusing everybody else that doesn't believe and they don't understand. And there's not enough time in the day to explain to enough living organisms just how evil this one grouple of things are that are so excited about winning your headspace, literally. And there's Nicklaus and Nicole, who want to complete the circle so they can have a nice, happy life. And instead, nobody gives a shit, nobody wants to get involved. And then Asians creep up ever so slowly, buying more and more head cases because you keep giving them money with Latinos and Hispanics and blacks and Muslims, and just keep throwing them money and all sorts. Because you don't know when you give somebody $1, what's on the back end of that dollar. Because the dollar they give you, there's toilet paper on the back that they're wiping your ass and sticking it on somebody else's face. Every Asian right now. Not kidding. That's the only way that this was ever going to get this nasty. So, when my boyfriend wakes up and says that the Asians that took his love of his life away and girlfriend away and sweetheart starts porting him to an old man having to watch animals use a word he had never heard, but it was forest or fornicate, something along those lines, for the cat, fornicat, which became fornicate, which is sexual orientation of animals, but that don't look like human animals because there's no books in human species that have these animals. Right, when the white guy, right, they say he's going to be his next father, and to keep an eye on him, make sure that he tells the adults what's going on.